Good morning, Linda. How are you this morning? Thanks for joining. How's your morning going so far, Linda? I'm hoping everybody having an awesome day this morning. Yeah, I'm up. Didn't want to get up this morning, but I'm up. Hair ain't right this morning, but I'm still up. Yeah. So how's everybody morning going so far? I'm doing good. A little chilly and rain. Wow. Today it's going to be like 87 here today, sunny. Tomorrow's supposed to rain, but today it's going to be sunny like every day. Yeah. Not really looking forward to that. I hate when it's real hot. Yeah, but yeah. But other than that, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I am. Hoping everybody else is having a great day today. Today our topic is about enemies. And when a couple more people get in here, we're going to talk about enemies. Why we should treat our enemies just like we treat anybody. So we're going to talk about it as soon as somebody else get in here. Yeah. Yep. It's so early, so early. Ooh. Yep, it is early. I think this phone, I think this thing, I think this light right here, I think it's better off. It shows a glare in the camera. My other phone is not working right at all. I'm gonna have to get me another phone. Let me see if it's working right. Oh yes, it's cool now. My hair needs to be done. This stuff is a mess. Hello, Sharon. Blessed day to all. Heading to work so I can say, but may you have a blessed and safe time. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks for stopping in, good girl. And you do the same. Yeah. How's everybody morning? I hope everybody having an awesome morning. My morning is going great so far. I can't complain. I don't know if I get my hair done. It's a hot mess though. But, oh well. It's what it is. It is what it is. I guess everybody's still sleeping this morning. We're just looking in. Who knows? But I'm here. Mm, cool. Look at that. Mm. Wow. Good morning, Melvin. How are you? Starting to get my topic going on, but I'm trying to wait till a couple more people come in. How you doing, Miss Melvin? How you doing today, Melvin? Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Um, I'm praying for you, and don't forget that our topic today is going to be about enemies. How does God expect us to treat our enemies? And God expects us to treat our enemies like we treat any other ordinary person. Yeah, and that goes from Luke chapter 27. To tell you all about it. You have to love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you, no matter what. Really? No matter what, no matter how people treat you, you have to still love them the way the Lord loves you. You can't curse them, and you can't use bad words toward them. Even though they hurt you, you still have to love them. If the Lord loved us, we got to love our enemies no matter what. Life is short. If an enemy, if you think somebody hurting you or doing you wrong or using you, still love them. Yes, that's harsh to say, still love a person that does you wrong and use you, but we got to live like the Lord wants us to live. So if we're going around bashing our enemies just because they don't like us or doing stuff to us that we don't deserve, we don't think we deserve, we still have to be good to those people, no matter what they do to us. Yeah, we got to love them, do good to them, don't hate on them, and bless who curse you. No matter what they do to you, you still love them. If someone seeks to inquire or seeks revenge from an enemy, you shouldn't do that, because let the Lord take care of them. Just because somebody do you wrong, an enemy or somebody do you wrong, don't go seek revenge. The Lord don't want us to seek revenge for somebody that done us wrong. You know, mostly people, when they get done wrong by somebody, they ready to go hurt that person. Don't hurt that person because they done you wrong. Continue on going doing what you got to do, because the Lord got your back. But if you're going to seek revenge from somebody that done you wrong, you just as bad as the person that done you wrong. So don't do that. Continue on doing what you got to do. If someone wants to sue you, if someone want to hurt you, hurt your feelings every day like they do, turn your other cheek and keep on walking. Because if you fall and fail to what they want you to do, you're no better than they are. So learn, even though an enemy hurts you or do you wrong, don't do it back to them. Don't try to seek revenge. The Lord don't want us to seek revenge. We have to treat our friends as well as we treat our enemies. The way you treat your enemies is the way you're supposed to treat your friends. The way you treat your friends is the same way you're supposed to treat your enemies. No matter what that enemy has done to you, no matter what that person has said bad about you, continue on being good to them. Because only the Lord do paybacks, not us. We don't go pay people back, because that's not of the God. He wants us just to sit still and let him do his job. Yes, people are going to hurt you. Yes, people are going to betray you. But we have to be the bigger person and walk away. By walking away is not saying nothing mean. Just simply just walk away. People hurt people every day. You are in my life, which happened to less than 24 pounds. I was, oh, it'll be okay, Melvin. You have to continue praying up. That's what's wrong with people. They don't pray enough about things that's going on in their life. But don't worry about it, because don't let the devil steal your joy. Because like I said, the enemy is here and he's going to stay here. But we got to continue on staying humble regardless. I mean, the enemy is all over social media. We don't think that, but there is. Nobody wants you to get nowhere. But that's why you got to continue on smiling and let the Lord take care of them. Don't give up on who you are. Usually people give up on who they are because they don't want to listen to what the Lord say. If the Lord say love your enemies, that's what we have to do. Don't get up on here and say you love your enemy and do something different. Don't try to pay somebody back. Don't do that. That's what people want you to do, pay people back. Don't do that. That's what the enemy wants you to do, pay them back. If they do you wrong, you got to do wrong back. No. If somebody do you wrong, let them do you wrong and continue on doing what you got to do. Don't be like other people. Just sit up there and let people, if somebody do you wrong, try to get revenge. Don't get revenge. The Lord said he'll take care of them. Why would we get revenge about something somebody does? I know it's wrong, and I know you want to get revenge, but don't do it. Always, anyone who treats their friends well, it is how you treat your enemies. What the Lord saying again, the way you treat your friends well, you have to do the same things with your enemy. No, you don't want to do the same thing how you treat your friends, but we have to. And you can find that verse in Luke chapter 6, verse 32. It tells you all the way how you treat your friends, the way you have to treat your enemies also. But if you love those who love you and want credit, is that to you? You're not supposed to love a person and want them to love you the same way. Let the Lord do that. People are not going to love you the same way you love yourself. So you have to just leave it in the Lord's hand and continue on growing. If you stop growing because of the enemy, if you stop growing because of ignorance, it will get you nowhere. If I go along with human instinct and not my spiritual growth and teaching, I'll be in trouble. But God got me under control, and I'm thinking, yeah, he got you under control. Don't worry about what people say. People going to say something about you, whether you're doing good or bad. You continue on doing what the Lord wants you to do. But like the Lord said, we have to love our enemies, so we have to love our enemies. Don't put them aside because you think it's something good. No, we got to love our enemies like we love our friends. If we don't do that, we're going to be in trouble. So we need to listen to what the Lord say. We need to serve and love without expecting something. Usually people, when they give you something, they expect something back. From an enemy, from a friend, or anybody. Don't expect something back when somebody give you something. If an enemy is doing you wrong, let them do what they got to do. Because in due time, like the Lord say, in due time, they will pay. If you haven't done anything to nobody and they're just hating on you, let them hate. That is the way the world is. We have to learn this. Mostly people want to pay you back. Don't pay people back when they do you wrong. The Lord said we got to love our enemies no matter what they do. An enemy is here to stay. They're not going nowhere. They're here. They surround you every day. They're on social media. They laugh in your face and smile in your face and think they're your friend. And basically, they're just your enemies. They're just your enemies trying to get close to you and see what they can do. But don't let people steal your joy. That's what people want to do. They want to steal your joy even on social media. I refuse to let people steal my joy. I'm going to continue on getting up every morning and spreading the word, rather who here or who's not here, because that's who I am. And that's what I do. And by being humble as I am, I'm going to go far just for that. Don't do what people do to you. If people do you wrong, don't step down to that level and do them the same way they do you, because that's like a tit for tat. You're doing the wrong stuff. You're following behind them. Don't follow behind of an enemy. If an enemy don't like you, don't say I don't like her too. Just leave it alone. Love them from afar, like I keep telling you guys in my last live stream. Love people from afar. People want to see you sweat. And if you let people see you sweat, you'll get nowhere. Don't let people see you sweat. Always be humble, always be kind, no matter what. Like the Lord say, love your enemies. An enemy should be treated with honor. He should be treated as the highest, like he is the bomb. I am very, very hurt right now, but the world still have to go for it. Yes, it does. It does have to go for it. We shouldn't let nothing get in our way. Yes, you are hurt, and you're going to hurt for a very long time. But the Lord will ease your pain. He's not going to put nothing on you that you can't bear. Always remember that. So, yeah. They listen on the outside, but they don't come in and talk. But it's okay. I still love each and every one of everybody who comes and whoever don't come. Yeah. And another thing that the Lord don't want you to do, like an enemy fall down and break his leg or something. The Lord don't want you to be happy about that. Mostly people, when somebody they don't like fall down and hurt themselves or fail, and you laugh about it, don't laugh about it. Rejoice and say, hey, I hope you're okay. God put people in our lives to play us out to make us stronger. Amen, he does. And we have to remember that. We're here for a reason, not a season. So the Lord is going to see if you're going to fall and fail when it comes to your enemy. People like to see an enemy fall because they laugh about it. Don't laugh about it. If you're a Christian or if you're trying to be a Christian, continue and be what you got to do. Yeah. Don't laugh about what people do to you. People are going to always do something that you don't like, but you got to be the bigger person and run from that. Yeah, still love people no matter what they do to you. I know a lot of people do stuff to me, but hey, I don't care because I'm not living for them. I'm living for the Lord. If I live, I would not allow Satan to put my fire out. Right. Don't let him put your fire out. That's what he want to do, put your fire out. Once he put your fire out, then you lose it. Don't do it. Continue and do what you want to do. Like I said, the enemy wants you to fail. And if he got you, and if you failing, that's all that matters. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah. So don't worry about nobody. Yeah. Don't be happy when the enemy has problems. And you can find that in Proverbs chapter 21st, verse 17. It tells you don't laugh when something happened to somebody that you don't like. Don't say just because they fell in, that's what they get. Just rejoice and just make sure they're okay, regardless if they don't like you, regardless if they have something against you. We still have to love that person for who they are. Whether they like you or not, you still have to love them. That's what the Lord said we have to do. Yeah. God promised protection from our enemies. And if you prayed up, he will protect you from your enemies. He will not let you fail. For nothing you do, you won't fail because he'll protect you. And that's in Psalm chapter 28, verse 48. You'll find that. You will never fail because he will protect you, especially when you're prayed up like you're supposed to. Like I say, don't pray one day and think the Lord is going to bless you. You got to stay prayed up. Don't pray for an enemy and think it's going to be over that day because everybody's going to go through changes regardless if you're prayed up or not. But always remember, just because you're prayed up, don't think your life is over. Don't think you're not going to have problems. Just being a Christian, you're still going to have problems no matter if it's good or bad because that's just the way it is. That's the way life is. Mostly people stop praying and stop going to church and stop living right because they think there's no God. And there is a God. If you having all these changes and stuff you're going on in life right now, it's the enemy. It's Satan. He's here. He's here to kill, steal, and destroy. And once he do that, he got you. So we got to learn to stay prayed up no matter what's going on in our life. Don't let the devil steal our joy because that's what he's going to do. No matter who's listening, no matter who's not, you still stay prayed up. Don't let people make you feel like you ain't nothing when you worth $1 million. That's what people want you to do. You got to continue on doing what you got to do. Don't seek revenge for nobody. What people done for you, don't seek revenge for them. Let them continue and do what they got to do. You got to honor God. Forget them. Exercise your faith and trust in God. We have to exercise our faith. Everybody don't exercise their faith and they don't trust in God for God to relieve that enemy away from their life. The reason why he doesn't relieve it, because we don't stay prayed up. We got to continue to stay prayed up and forgive people always. No matter what they have done to you, always forgive people. Yeah, we have to learn to forgive people. They are something else. Enemies are something else. Sometimes you have enemies and you don't even know you have them. I'm okay, exactly, yeah. Why you keep saying you're okay? You said you're all, yeah. Some people have enemies and they don't even know they have them half the time. But that's the way life is. Just don't seek revenge for what people do to you. If somebody does something to you, Melvin, grow from that. Learn from that. You are very welcome. Don't let people steal your joy. That's what people want to do. They want to steal, kill, and destroy. And when they can steal and kill you and destroy you and make you feel like you is not nothing, you ain't saying nothing, they will do it. That's why I get up every morning and do what I got to do because the Lord say do it. Rather who's here or who's not, I'm still going to do what I got to do. I'm not looking for a big crowd. I'm just looking for the Lord to help me do what I got to do. You know, so that's the way I'm doing it. I'm not worried about how other people feel about nothing. Because if I worry about what other people feel about stuff, I wouldn't be on live. You don't do that. You don't listen to what other people say. You don't do what other people say. Mostly people be followers other than leaders. Stop being followers. Be a leader. Be you. Mostly people want to be like the next person. Don't try to be like the next person. Just be you. Simply be you. And that's good enough for anybody. We don't have to be like other people. We got to be like Christ. That's all we need. We don't need this person. We don't need that person. As long as we live the way we're supposed to be, that's all that matters. We don't need a group. We just need a few people. And then again, we don't need them. We just need our God. Yeah, so don't worry about how people treat you. Don't worry about that because people are going to treat you good whether you're doing good. People are going to treat you bad whether you're doing bad. It really doesn't matter. You can't please everybody, and you will never be able to please everybody. If you can please everybody, you're pretty perfect. But evidently, we're not perfect, so we can't please everybody. We got to continue on growing and be what the Lord wants us to be. Yeah. So don't worry about people. People are dangerous. People are mean. People are evil. Yes, they are. Yeah. Do not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Yeah. So the Lord say, do not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And you can find that chapter in Romans chapter 12, verse 21. So he teaches us these things. I'm surprised. Where's everybody at this morning? Everybody should be online this morning. Probably on somebody else's live. I got to check and see what's going on. Yeah, they be here usually. Mm-hmm. Maybe everybody want to sleep in. Who knows? Yeah, I'm hoping you have a good day on Melbourne. Doing great, wonderful, and enjoying yourself. Wait a minute, who's online? There's a couple of people on live this morning. Yes, it is. Wow. Guess everybody must be asleep this morning. Who knows? This is awkward. Hey, Forbidden Fruit, how are you? Thanks for joining. How's your morning going so far? Welcome. How's your morning going so far? Hey, Ray, how are you? Thanks for joining. I hope everybody having an awesome day. I was talking about earlier about how we treat our enemies, and we should treat our enemies just like we treat our friends. Mostly people think that we should treat our enemies different because we treat our friends. We should treat our friends the same way we treat our enemies. We should treat our enemies the same way we treat our friends. And how do we supposed to do that? We're supposed to still love them unconditionally. No matter what they've done to us, we still have to treat them the same. No matter how it feels for you to do something different, don't do nothing different. As long as they doing what you got to do with the Lord, He'll take care of those enemies. We have to treat our enemies just the way we treat our friends. If God loved us, we got to love our enemies. Sometimes it seems awkward to love your enemies, but you have to. No matter how people treat you, no matter what people do to you, you still have to be the bigger person and still treat them with respect. And that's how the world's going to be. We have to seek God when we're going through stuff. God always told us, even though an enemy do us wrong or anybody does us wrong, we still have to treat them right. Don't go around hating each other because they hate you, because He don't want you to take revenge. Mostly people, when when an enemy do something wrong, they want to take revenge. Don't take revenge. The Lord said we shouldn't take revenge for what the enemy has done to us. We got to continue on moving forward and let the Lord handle that. Don't go and try to hurt somebody because they hurt you. And don't go laughing at somebody that is an enemy that you don't like. Because if you're doing that, the Lord is going to laugh at you. You can find that verse in Luke chapter 6, verse 32. It tell you all about when when you're trying to get revenge from an enemy. Don't get revenge from an enemy. Don't do what they do. If they hurt you, don't try to go back and hurt them, because that's getting revenge. The Lord don't want us to get revenge. He wants to continue on growing. And you can find that chapter, Matthew chapter 5, verse 38. It tells you all about getting revenge from people. We shouldn't want to get a revenge when somebody do us wrong. Continue on doing what you got to do. If somebody dislike you for no reason, don't worry about it. You have to continue on doing what the Lord wants us to do. We can't seek revenge because people do us wrong. Or if the person, like the Lord tell us, we really supposed to turn our shoulders and just continue on walking. Don't sit up there and seek somebody, and don't sit up there and be mean to somebody because they're mean to you. The Lord don't want us to do that. And you have to serve the Lord without expecting anything in gain. Or even if it's an enemy, if somebody done you wrong, still serve the Lord. And if you give somebody something, don't try to get something back from them. If you give a person some money, don't say, I gave you money, you owe me that back. You don't owe anything back. Just continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Hey, Ravenna, thanks for stopping in. How are you? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button for me if you can. Yeah, so let's not seek stuff. When the Lord give us an enemy and put an enemy in our life, we'll love them like you love your friends. Don't go around hating people because they hate you, regardless of what they done to you. The Lord said we're supposed to love our enemies like we love our neighbors, like we love our friends. Don't do it no different. You have to love them just like you love everybody else. We're on earth to love one another, not to hate one another. There's too much hate in the world as it is. And if we continue on hating one another, we're going to stay right where we're at in a standstill situation. We're not gonna move forward. We don't want to fail, so we got to love what the Lord put in front of our face, no matter who it is. No matter how a person treats you, nobody gonna never treat you the way you want to be treated, but you still have to love them for who they are. No matter how they act towards you, no matter how you feel toward them, you still have to treat them with respect. Regardless if they don't treat you with respect, you let the Lord take care of them. We're here to love one another, not to tear each other down. Yes, everybody tear each other down, even on social media, but we have to learn to respect those people too. We're here for a reason, not a season, so don't worry about how people treat you. People are going to treat you good, people are going to treat you bad. People are going to treat you with respect, people are going to treat you with not respect. So just because they disrespect you doesn't mean you go do the same thing to them, because that's what the Lord don't want us to do. That's like saying you're going to pay them back. Don't pay people back. I had to learn that. I just try to pay people back when they do me wrong. Don't do that. Go ahead on and move on from that type of stuff, because that's not going to get us nowhere paying people back. The Lord don't want us to pay people back. Just learn from your mistakes and keep on going. That's how we grow when we don't try to seek revenge. Don't seek revenge. Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, Monica. How's your day going so far? So don't seek revenge. Continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. If you go around seeking revenge, guess what? The Lord going to do the same thing to you. Don't seek revenge. If an enemy do you wrong, oh well, let him do you wrong. Yeah, so we have to learn that. Don't be happy when an enemy has problems. Usually when a person like an enemy have problems, you want to be happy. Don't be happy for that. Just be grateful. Be happy that they're doing good. And if they're doing wrong, say, hey, you know what? You can do it. Get back up again. Regardless if you don't care too much about that person, or don't matter if it's your enemy or not. Still love them. Love them for who they are. Let the Lord take care of your enemies. Don't try to seek revenge. Don't try to hurt people because they hurt you. People are going to hurt you whether you're doing good or bad. That is just the way the world is. We shouldn't seek revenge from people that hurts us. Every day somebody going to do something to you that you don't like. But that don't mean we have to stoop to their standards. Don't never stoop to the enemy's standard. That's what they want you to do. Don't do that. Continue on growing. Continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Don't give up on who you are. Always be happy for who a person is, no matter who they are. An enemy, a friend, a neighbor, whoever. People are going to treat you wrong, but it's okay. If you serve a good Lord, don't worry about people. The Lord will take care of him. He says he will take care of those enemies. Those enemies that do you wrong, the Lord is going to bring them down to your footstool, and he will. You have to just trust and believe. Don't try to pay somebody back. Don't do that. That is the wrong thing to do, to pay somebody back because they're doing you wrong. People do people wrong every day. You're going to pay the world back if you're going to think about paying one person back. Don't worry about them. The Lord got them and the Lord got you. If you're serving the Lord the right, correct way, if you're being humble and being friendly to people and being the way the Lord wants you to be, the Lord going to bring those people down to your footstool. And you'll see he will. It's not going to be on your time, it's his timing. The Lord is always on time no matter what. So don't take the Lord for granted. Don't take people for granted no matter what they do to you. People are going to steal, kill, and destroy you. Don't let them do that, because that's Satan. Sometimes people come to you in different forms, shapes, and sizes. Don't worry about those people. If we worry about people, we're going to stand still. We're not going to get anywhere. Learn to love one another no matter what they have done to you. I have a lot of people have done things to me, but you know what? I am still standing. You know why I'm still standing? Because the Lord got me. Good morning. How are you, Livy? Miracle? Make sure you guys thumbs up that live for me if you can. Yeah. People done me wrong all the time. But you think I'm going to try to seek revenge? No. I smile every day. I keep a smile on my face regardless what's going on in my life. I'm continuing smiling. Because that's what the Lord wants me to do. He don't want me to seek revenge. That's what mostly people do. I used to seek revenge. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Far, far from perfect. I would never be perfect no matter how I try, because the only person that's perfect is the Lord. But I used to seek revenge from people when they do me wrong. I was like, I'm going to pay them back. What use is that? That's not good, paying people back. That's not going to get us nowhere, paying people back. You're going to stand still. Pray about that person and let the Lord handle them. Don't go and try to pay people back because they do such to you. If they hurt the Lord, guess what they're going to do? They're going to hurt you too. We're not no different. We're human, and that we're going to go through just what the Lord went through. They bashed the Lord. They hurt him. They did all types of stuff to him. And they're going to do the same thing to us. God promised us protection. If we stay prayed up, the Lord is going to protect us from our enemies. The only way he's going to protect us from our enemies, we got to stay prayed up. Everybody don't stay prayed up. They pray for when things are going wrong. Stop praying for the things when they're just going wrong. Pray for things are going good also. When things are going good for you, still pray. Don't worry about other people. Too many people are worried about what other people think about them. Stop worrying about what other people think about them. Mostly on social media, you worried about how people feel about you. Stop worrying about what other people feel about you. You're not here for people. You're here for the Lord. If you keep worrying about what other people think about you, you'll never get nowhere. I see that a lot on social media. Everybody thinking about what everybody think about them. You're doing your thing. Do your thing. Don't worry about people. That's what makes us stay behind, because we worry about people. Stop worrying about people. Stop worrying about enemies. They're not going to do nothing but bring us down. And they're going to bring us down so bad, we're not going to even want to be on social media. Stop letting people steal your joy when you're worth everything to the Lord and some. So when you think people bringing you down and people feeling like you think people making you feel some type of way, go pray to the Lord. I don't let people bring me down. I don't care what people say, because I'm not here for people. If I'm surround myself around what people say about me or how people feel about me, I'll stand still. I want to keep on moving. I want to keep on going where the Lord wants me to be. People are going to talk about you whether you do good or bad. And we have to understand that. Even our enemies. An enemy don't want you to get nowhere, but you don't go back and seek revenge for that enemy because he don't want you to do what you got to do. Read up on these things, people. God promised us protection from our enemies. The only way we're going to get protection is we can't do what the enemy do to us. And you can find that in Psalm chapter 18, verse 48. It tells you about the protection that the Lord protects you from your enemies. Look it up and you'll see. He tells you how you can get protected from your enemies. He'll protect you from your enemies. But you have to stay prayed up. Don't think he's going to protect you from your enemies and you don't even pick up the Bible and pray. Or you don't get on your knees and pray. He's not going to protect you from nobody. Get on your knees and pray, and he'll protect you from your enemies. He'll have those enemies right at your footstool begging you for forgiveness. Read on it. It's true. It is absolutely true. When he say you're going to reap what you sow, believe that. You reap what you sow when you mess with the Lord. Don't go around hurting his people. If you're a part of the Lord, don't go around hurting his people, because you're going to reap what you sow. Don't worry what people say about you. They talked about the Lord. They're going to talk about you. Don't worry about enemies. Enemies come and go. We got to learn that. People in your life for a reason, not for a season. The Lord will reveal your enemies to you. Just stick around a little bit longer. You'll see your enemies. Some people these days, they come around you and you think they're your friends, but usually they have a shield on top of their face. What I mean by shield on top of their face, they're covered by Satan. They smile in your face. They act like they got a humble heart, but in the inside of them, they're horrible. They're horrible people. We want our heart lined up like the Lord's heart is. We don't want to have a beautiful face and an ugly heart, or an ugly heart and a beautiful face, or a clean heart and an ugly face. Don't do that. Let's let our heart and our mind and soul line up like the Lord. We're never going to be like the Lord, but we can have a heart just as good as his. So learn to love one another. No matter what people do to you, people hurt people every day. But just because you get hurt by somebody, that doesn't mean that you're not human. You're human. I get mad when people do stuff to me, but I have to stay prayed up, because if I didn't, I would go off on somebody. But I don't live that way. That old me is gone. I don't want to live that way. I've been a Christian 4 years, and I love being the person that I am. I love getting on here and motivating people, whether they want to hear it or not. There's a lot of people stray away from religion because they don't want to hear it. But one day you're gonna wish you did hear it. Everybody, when the end of the world comes, when the end of these days come, you're gonna be running to hear these words. But sometimes it's be too late. You have to listen while you can. Love your enemies while you can, no matter what they do to you. People are not always going to be your eye candy, but it's okay. A lot of people is not my eye candy, but I still love them. But I love them from afar. You don't have to love a person close to you. Love them far away. but as long as you still loving on them, even your enemies. Yeah, people that don't like you, still love them. Let the Lord take care of them. Don't you go taking care of them. Don't you try to seek revenge. The Lord don't want you to seek revenge from nobody. Don't seek revenge. Don't be happy when an enemy have problems. When somebody having problems like an enemy, don't be happy. Don't be getting happy because they have problems. Ask them if they're okay, and just feel bad for them, because sometimes enemies do stuff to deserve those type of things, and you can start find that in Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1 through 5. Don't be happy for an enemy when they have problems. Look at those chapters, that verses, and you'll know. Do not rejoice enemies. Don't do that. Let there be gladness when he falls. When an enemy falls short, still be happy. Don't be saying, ah, ha, ha, ha. Don't do that. That's what Satan wants you to do. Don't do it. We have to know the meaning between, the difference between Satan and the Lord. Satan is living here on earth every day. He's ready to steal, kill, and destroy. And when he do that, he got us. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Always be humble to people. Always be nice. No matter how people treat you, always still be nice. You're not going to be sweet to everybody. You're not going to be everybody's eye candy. But that's okay. You're not living for everybody. We're living for the Lord. Why do everybody think they got to be good and sweet and live for people here on earth? No. As long as you treat people right and be genuine about treating people right, don't worry about them. That's what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you to treat everybody wrong, be mean to them because they're mean to you. Let them be mean, because believe me, they'll be begging for your forgiveness. At the end of the days, they're going to be begging for your day. When these days come, when our Lord come back to earth, and the enemies that treated you so bad and treated you so wrong, they're going to ask for forgiveness right at your footstool. Always remember that. So don't go trying to pay somebody back, because that's a sin. Don't pay back. You know how people say, oh, payback is this, pay. Don't do it. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining. How are you? Glad you joined. Good morning, Super Rinsa. Good morning, Live a Miracle. I'm Homestead. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm hoping everybody having an awesome day. Yeah. So don't seek revenge. Never seek revenge. Always love one another no matter what. No matter what people do to you. No matter how people treat you. Still love them. We have to love them. Even though we don't want to, we still have to love them. It's enemies. It's people today that I really don't care about, but I still have to love them. Because if I'm trying to live like the Lord want me to live, I have to love them too. Yes, people are going to bash you. Yes, people are going to talk about you, but that's the way they did it to the Lord. And what makes you think they're not going to do it to you? So we have to learn to love people. And yes, and don't seek revenge. Never seek revenge, no matter what it is. Honor God. Exercise your faith every day. We need to exercise our faith, and we need to trust in the Lord to bring us justice from our enemies. And you can find out on Romans chapter 12 through 17. Don't seek revenge. Just honor the Lord, and he'll take care of your enemies. He'll take care of anybody try to put you down or bring you down. There's a lot of people try to put you down and bring you down, but don't let those people win. People will bring you down and make you feel like you're nothing. Don't let people make you feel that way. Don't make people think you don't need to be on social media. Don't make people think you're nothing. If you're here for a reason, do what you got to do on social media. If it's cooking, if it's talking to people, whatever. Don't let people steal your joy. People will come and steal your joy and make you feel like you're nothing. That goes for everywhere. At your job, they make you feel that way. YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Friends, some friends make you feel that way. When you find a friend like that, you need to run from that friend, because that's not your friend. Okay, Dee, thank you. Thank you so much for still being here. Yeah. So we need to learn these things. Stop living for other people. Live for the Lord. We are here for the Lord. We're not here for our enemies. We're not here for our friends. We're here for the Lord. If a person walk away from you today, don't worry about them. Pray for them and keep on moving. If a person don't want to listen to you no more, pray for them and keep on moving. If the person talk about you, pray for them and keep on moving. Don't try to seek revenge. That is not going to get us nowhere. Why would we try to seek revenge for somebody that done us wrong? You're doing wrong too, because if you're seeking revenge, you're doing wrong too. You're not living like the Lord wants you to live. We get to live like the Lord wants us to live, no matter how it tears us apart. Live like the Lord wants us to live. People come and go in our lives, but good people stay. Enemies don't stay. Good morning, SP News. Thanks for stopping in. How are you this morning? Make sure you give the thumbs up the live stream a thumbs up for me if you can. Yeah. So don't worry about other people. We always living for other people. We always trying to get the okay for people on earth. Stop trying to get the okay from people on earth. These people are not going to get us to heaven. Only person going to get us to heaven is the Lord. Good. My worst experience with an enemy. I got on my knees and I prayed for her every day, and I found that she went away. Yeah. Pray for him, SP News. Pray for him, live a miracle. We have to pray for our enemy. I'm good. How are you doing, SP? I can't complain. Yeah, we have to pray for our enemies, live a miracle. Because if we do what they do, that's not getting us no justice. Don't do what they do to you. Pray and they will go away. But they go away in God's timing. But you have to get on your knees and pray. Be consistent about praying. People only pray when things are going bad. Stop praying when things are going bad. Pray all the time. Pray for good things, pray for bad things. There's a lot of bad things going on YouTube, but people just still continue on following people. Stop being a follower, be a leader. If people don't like you, don't worry about them. Pray for them and continue on moving. Why continue to fall in their footsteps? People want you to fall short. People want you to do like they do. Don't be like other people. Be you. Why be fake? Be genuine. The Lord likes genuine people. He don't like you to be like nobody else. If you got somebody that dislike you, pray for them. Pray for them. There's people dislike you for no reason. It's just that's the way the world is. They just like this. They just dislike you. Why? I don't know. That's just the way the world is. We have to learn to live and learn regardless how people do us. Don't seek revenge. You can find that in Romans chapter 12. Don't seek revenge from nobody. If a person gonna hurt you, let them hurt you. Let them hurt you. It's okay. They will soon be revealed to the Lord. And He's gonna bring them down and they're gonna ask for forgiveness. They're gonna keep on begging you for forgiveness one day. It may not come when they think it's gonna come, but it's coming. So always stay humble regardless how people do you. We are here for a reason, not a season. So don't worry about what people say to you. Don't worry about what people say about you. Because all over the world, somebody's going to say something about you, whether you're doing good or bad. So continue on smiling regardless, because that kills a person when you smile every day. That kills a person when you speak to people kindly. That kills them. Kill people with kindness sometimes. That's what I do all the time. I can smile and the person may not like me for whoever knows what, but I still say, hey, how are you? Thanks for joining. How are you doing today? Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. I do that all the time because that's the way the Lord wants me to do. And I'm a very respectful person. I like to respect people. Regardless if you don't get respect, still respect people. Don't go do what other people do to you because you're not living right when you do that. Don't seek revenge. Don't hurt each other because they hurt you. If they hurt the Lord, guess what? They're going to hurt you too. You're not no different. You're not perfect, so the Lord is perfect. That's the only one that's perfect. So if they hurt the Lord, they're going to hurt you too. Don't worry about people. We don't conquer evil. We don't do that. Don't go around hating on each other because they hating you. Don't go around trying to say, I'm going to get her back or I'm going to get him back. Who does that? Don't do that. Yeah. God wants us to treat people just like we treat our friends. If we got an enemy, treat them just like you treat your friend. Don't go hating them. Bless them. Pray for them. Pray for the Lord to remove those people out your life, and He will. We have to pray, though. And don't just pray one day and think it's going to be gone. But when you do pray about something, say you pray about removing your enemies, pray that one time and leave it alone. And if something else goes on, pray about that. Don't continue praying about the same prayer, but do pray consistently. What I mean by pray consistently, pray every day. Don't miss praying. Always pray for whoever done you wrong in your life. Don't stop praying. because that's what the Lord wants us to do. Mostly people, they stop praying for each other. Why? I don't know. Because that's just the way people are. Always pray for your enemies. Always pray for people who want you to fail. Because that's how the world is. They want you to fail. Mostly people want you to fail. They don't want you to get nowhere. And once you fail, they're laughing because you gave up. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on anything because of an enemy. If you like cooking, cook. If you like singing, sing. If you like motivating people, you do just that. Don't give up on your dreams because people don't want to listen. If they don't want to listen, it's okay. If people don't want to see you cook, it's okay. If people don't want to listen to you sing, it's okay. Guess what? God got you, and He will never forsake you. When people fail here on earth, don't worry about that. The Lord will make you fail. He'll make you achieve what you need to do. So stop living for other people. Stop worrying about what other people think about you. If they think crazy about the Lord, they're going to think crazy about you too. Continue on achieving and believing in the Lord. You get where you need to get to. But we don't have to bash each other to get where we need to get to. That's what happens on social media. We bash each other to get where we need to get to. There's no need to bash each other. Everybody's going to get where they need to get to one day. It don't happen on our time. It's the Lord's time. But if we're going around bashing each other, saying this and saying that about a person, guess what? We're not going to get nowhere. We're not going to be nowhere. We're going to stay right where we at. Stop bashing each other because of what they have or what they don't have. Everybody is not the same. It takes this whole world to go around. So it's different people here. You're going to have people don't like you. You're going to have people love you. And you're going to have people mistreat you. Oh, well, take them all in and love them. That's what the Lord does. He loves them. And let Him take care of them. The Lord will take care of your enemies. Believe me, He will. But you have to stay prayed up. Don't pray one day and think He's going to take care of your enemies. Don't do that. Anybody can treat their friends well. They can treat their enemies well also. And you can find that in Luke chapter 32. Read up on it, guys. It'll tell you all about the difference between loving your enemies and loving your friends. You have to treat them the same way. It's no difference. They treat you different, but we still have to love them. But you don't have to be all hugged up on them because you love your enemy. Love them from afar. Still say hi to them. Kill them with kindness, like I do. I kill people with kindness every day. Regardless if they like me or not, I still kill them with kindness. Some people just don't like your demeanor. Some people just don't like you, just because the person you are. You can be the sweetest person in the world, and they just might not like you. That's just the way the world is. But we got to continue still smiling. Don't give up on who you are because of people. People will make you feel bad about yourself. Don't listen to them. Because if you listen to them, you will fail. Don't fail like people want you to do. People don't want you to grow here. No. People don't want you to grow. They want you to fail. They want you to be miserable. Don't be miserable behind people. Don't do it. People want you to fail. And when you fail, they're laughing at you. Don't do it. Always continue being a good person, no matter how hard you think it is. It's not hard to be a good person. People think it is, but it's not hard. People are going to love you. People are going to hate you. That is just the way the world is. We can't make everybody happy. Only person can make everybody happy is the Lord. We're here to teach the word. We're here to motivate people. And that's what I'm here for. I don't know what you guys are here for, but I am here to motivate people and teach people about the Bible. Everybody stray away from the Bible because people don't want to hear about the Bible. Nobody want to hear that the last days are all around the corner now. Nobody want to hear about that. They want to hear junk like, just stuff, rumors and all that, and gossip. Stop gossiping about each other. We are here to love one another, not gossip. Why gossip about people? Don't do that. We're here to love one another for who they are. You never know what that person had to go through to get here, so don't gossip. Girl, okay, wait a minute, SB. Girl, I used to pray my enemies. I hit my 70 miles per hour moving truck, and God, I don't pray like that anymore. I really wish my enemies well. Right, SB, we have to wish our enemies well. Don't do what they do to us. People laugh at you. People will laugh at you and hurt you and stab you in the back. But don't worry about those people. Those people will fail. Always remember, if a person think they're so high up and mighty, don't worry about them. SP, the Lord going to put them on your footstool, and those people are going to beg for your forgiveness. When you know you haven't done nothing wrong to people, Don't feel guilty about that. Some people feel guilty because they think they've done something wrong. If you know you've been the best person you can be to people, don't worry about people. People will make you feel like you or have done them so wrong. If you know you've done your best and you know you are a good person, that's all the Lord expects for you. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about how people treat you. Because if they treated the Lord wrong, what makes you think they're not going to treat you wrong? People are here. People are human. People are going to do you wrong. We cannot let people steal our joy. If we continue to let people steal our joy, we're going to sit here and be nothing. I refuse to let people steal my joy. I motivate people every day in the morning, and this is what I'm going to do. And if people don't want to listen, they don't have to listen. But I know people that do want to listen. But one day you guys going to wish you did listen, because the end of the days are coming. We have to listen to this type of stuff. We have to know these things. We have to be aware of this. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. How you doing this morning? Yeah, honey, how are you? I'm hoping you're having an awesome morning so far. Yeah, so love your enemies as you love your friends. Treat them just like you treat your friends. I know it seems crazy by treating your enemies like you treat your friends, but if you read up about it, I'm glad you're doing good, honey. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Make sure you hit that like button if you can. Yeah. So love one another. Don't let people steal your joy. People are here to steal, kill, and destroy. And when they do that, they will. Don't do it. Enemies come and go. Enemies in all types of shapes and forms. You may think you're talking to somebody and that loves the Lord, and somebody that loves you, and really they're planning for your downfall. Mostly people, enemies, they do that. They say they want to be around you, they want to help you, they want to do that. But really, they want you to fail. Know the difference. If you pray up, the Lord will send you signs of those type of people. They're here. They're here on social media. They're here at your jobs. They're here at schools. They're all over. I see it every day. But I still smile because I know what the Lord had brought me from. So, like I said, I used to pay people back when they did stuff to me. I don't do that no more. Because that's not the way the Lord wanted me to live. If somebody do me wrong, go ahead and take your best shot. Do me wrong. Because like I said, I am living for the Lord. I'm not living for people here on earth. People will ignore you. People will treat you wrong. People will do you all types of ways. But if you let them win, they will win. Stop letting people win. Stop letting people do you wrong. Stop letting people do you any type of way. Just learn to love them from afar and continue on growing. That's the only way you're going to grow, if you treat people right. If you go around treating people wrong, you'll never get nowhere. Never get nowhere. Oh, I forgot to give you thumbs up. Let me go do that. Thank you, SP. Oh, you're awesome. Yeah. So don't worry about people. People are here to hurt you. People are here to mistreat you. People don't want to see you happy, especially your enemies. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you achieve. Nobody want to see you achieve. They want to see you down and out. Don't fall for that. When people talk about you, when people do you wrong, continue on doing what you got to do for the Lord. You're not here for people. You're here for the Lord. You're here to serve people. You are here to talk to people about the Lord. We're not here to try to make people believe in what they believe in. We're not here to make friends. If people want to be our friends, fine. If they don't, oh well. Life goes on. Yeah, don't forget to. Thank you, honey. Yeah, don't worry about the way people treat you. If they treated the Lord wrong, they're going to treat you wrong too. Stop living for people. So many people live for people. Don't do that. Live for God. Believe me, He will protect you from your enemies. People don't believe that, but He does. He protects us from our enemies. We're not going to always stay down. We're not going to always stay down now, because the Lord got us. Yeah, the Lord have us. Don't worry about people. People come and go in my life. People come and go in my life. I used to think a lot of people that I call my friend, and you find out later they're not your friend, because God will reveal those things to you, especially when you prayed up. If you're not prayed up, He's not going to reveal none of that to you. Stay prayed up and watch the Lord reveal your friends to you. Everybody, you're not your friends that you come in contact with. People you meet on social media, make sure they're your friends. Everybody you meet on social media is not your friends. If you think that's true, they're not your friends. People may think they want the good for you, but all the time they want you to fail. Hey, Three Wheels, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, everybody are not your friends. Know that, people. Yeah, friends are few. I'm glad you're doing well. Friends are few and far between. Yeah, everybody think that people they meet on social media, they're friends. Be careful. Be aware. Everybody you meet on social media, it's not your friends. Half of them want you to fail. I'm glad you're doing well, Three Wheels. They're not your friends. Know these things, people. They're not your friends. Like the Lord says, you're going to come into people all the time that claim to be your friend. But if you stay prayed up, He's going to reveal your friends to you from your enemies. People claim to be good to you. People claim to be there for you when you're going through stuff. But really, on the inside, they want you to fail. I'm doing wonderful, Three Wheels. Thanks for joining me today. Yeah. Right. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. I'm doing awesome, Three Wheels. Yeah, people are not your friend. They say it all the time. Oh, I wish you the best. Be aware of those type of people that say they wish you the best all the time. Oh, I'm here for you. Oh, you can cry on my shoulders. Stop shaking everybody's hands, because sometimes you may be shaking the enemy hand. Stop letting everybody pray for you, because that could be an enemy praying for you. Be careful. People are here to steal, kill, and destroy. Don't trust everybody. Always remember that. People are always not here for your good. They're not. They're here to hate on you. They're here to mistreat you. They're here to do you wrong. Hold on, people. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah. So we have to understand that. Don't let the devil steal your joy. He will steal your joy, and he will make you think that those are your friends when they're truly not your friend. They're trying to get information out of you, and once they get information out of you, they're gone. So they're not your friends, SP, you're right. They're not your friend. The Lord said we have to love our friends, love our enemies like we love our friends. Yes, that's hard to take in. Yes, that's hard to swallow, but we have to love our enemies just like we love our friends, no matter what they do to us. No matter what they do to us. And you can find that in Luke chapter 6, verse 27. It'll tell you about loving your friends just like you love your enemies. Love your enemies just like you love your friends. No, it shouldn't be a difference. It's hard to swallow, but it's true. We still have to love them, really, regardless. How they treat us, we still have to love them. Look up on it, Luke chapter 6, verse 27. It'll tell you all about it. Love your enemies. Do good to them no matter what they do to you. If they hurt you, stop seeking revenge. If somebody hurts you, don't go back and try to seek revenge for them. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing to do. We don't want to seek revenge because somebody hurt our feelings or did us wrong. Don't seek revenge. The Lord hates that. And when you find that, you'll find that in Romans chapter 12, verse 17. Don't go trying to pay somebody back because somebody done it. I used to be that type of person. I'll pay you back in a minute. You done me wrong? Okay, your day coming. I don't do all that. That's horrible. Paying people back because they done something wrong to you, don't do that. Continue on growing. Continue and be what the Lord wants you to be. Because if you continue on seeking revenge from a person, you're going to stand still. Always love one another no matter what. Hello, good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping in, kicking it. Yeah. Don't seek revenge. We have to move forward these type of things. People want us to be mean to people. Vengeance is the Lord. Amen, Three Wheels. Yeah, so love one another while we can. Be gentle, be kind to people like the Lord is doing to us. He don't want us to seek revenge. Look at that chapter. It's on Romans chapter 12, verse 17, about seeking revenge. Don't seek revenge from people. If a person hurts you, go ahead and let them hurt you, because the Lord is going to bring those people to your footstool, and they're going to wish they didn't do the things that they did to you, because they're going to ask you forgiveness, and they're going to keep on want you to forgive them. They're going to beg for your forgiveness over and over again. So don't seek revenge. Let them go. If they want to do the things they do to you, let them do it. You continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Don't stoop to people's levels. That's what they want you to do, stoop to their levels. Don't do that. Who does that? Let them do what they got to do. If they want to hurt your heart, let them do just that. Because guess who's going to win in the end? You are. Yeah. So how are you doing today, kicking it? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so don't seek revenge from people. Love one another, even love your enemy. Yes, that's something hard to swallow, but we have to love our enemies too. You got to understand people are here for us to fail. People don't want you to go nowhere. And once they win from you failing, they're gonna laugh at you. So don't listen to whatever everybody say to you or about you. Because if they talked about the Lord, guess what? They're gonna talk about you too. You're no difference. The reason why I don't talk to my mother-in-law anymore, my husband's birthday party, she tried to snatch my wig off, but I didn't have a wig on. My hair was cut. Wow, that's horrible, SP. Just love her, like I told you yesterday, the other day, SP. Love her from afar. Don't worry about her. Don't worry about her. She gonna one thing. Let me tell you something. One day she gonna wish she didn't do the thing she gonna do. Because the Lord gonna put her to your footstools, and she gonna beg for you to forgive her. Yes, we are living in our last days, SB. So don't worry about her. You're gonna win in the end. Don't worry about it. Watch. You're gonna win in the end, sweetie. Believe me when I say it to you. Um. What is you talking about, free wills? Do something else. Stop it. Yeah, so love your enemies. Smile every day, even though you don't want to. It's a lot of people don't want to smile. Let the Lord deal with her. Trust her. Yeah. Watch how she progress. She's not gonna go. She's not gonna go. Do you know if I would have had? Do you know if I would have had one up on her? Do you know if I would have had one on how embrace I would have happened? Yeah. Love her still. Love her, but love her like I told you, love her from afar. You don't have to be around her to love her. People get the wrong idea about love. You don't have to be around nobody to love them. Just speak to her and keep on going on. What she did was wrong. That was very wrong of her, SP. But she's gonna get paid back. But don't you try to pay her back. Let the Lord do it. The Lord don't want us to pay people back. Because if we go around paying people back, that's a sin. Don't pay people back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Read up on that. Don't pay people back. He don't want you to seek revenge. Go to Romans chapter 12, verse 17 through 19, and you'll hear about paying people back. Don't pay people back. Because that's a sin. Don't do it. Let them suffer. They're going to suffer really slow from the Lord. Long as you live in right, SP, don't worry about what other people do. You got you a good husband that loves you for you. Don't worry about everybody else. That's what people want you to do. They want you to fail. They want me to fail. They want everybody to fail. But don't fail behind people. Don't do it. What if I would have slapped her? I guess you go pray about it, honey. Go pray about it. I feel the same way you do because where I used to be, I would have slapped her. But the way I am now, I would have walked away from her and saying, you know what, girl? You tested me. And some people test your religion. The Lord tests you. I get tested every day because the type of person I used to be real hot-headed. Man, I would tell you off and leave and you standing there looking crazy. Now I just leave you, I just kill you with kindness. I can say something to you to make you feel really, really bad, but in a kind way though. You can say something to people and don't really be mean about it. You can say it in a kind way. The way I used to be SP, I would beat them, tore her up. But I'm not going to be that way. I try not to be that way. I've been a Christian for now like 4 years. And if I go back that way, boy, oh boy, they wouldn't like me. I just walk away. This precious life is too short to waste on it. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't go back and do what she wants you to do. Don't do that. Like I was just telling you to read that chapter on revenge. It's on Romans chapter 12, verse 17. It tells you about revenge. Just walk away. She's in the Lord's hands now. The Lord gonna bring her to your footstool. I'm trying to tell you. And she's gonna beg for your forgiveness. And He's gonna make her beg for your forgiveness. And you're gonna look at her and you're gonna forgive her. Continue on doing what you gotta do. That's all. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Don't do people like they do you. That's what people want you to do. They want you to do them like you do, like they do you. Don't do that. I just wanted to lay my hands on her in the room. I know how you feel, SP. Don't do it. Don't do it. You so funny. You make me laugh when you come on here. But don't do it, girl. The Lord got you. Always good message for us early in the morning. Get our day outside. Oh, thank you kicking it. I'm glad you like it. But don't do people the way they want you to do you. Don't do it. Always love one another. Let me tell you something. I'm quite sure I have people that don't like me, but it's okay. I smile every day. I kill people with kindness, and I do it every day. I can be smiling at you and still killing you with kindness, but I'm still staying humble though at the same time. I'm not gonna let the devil steal my joy, because the devil will kill, steal, and destroy you. And when he kills, steal, and destroy you, he got you. Don't let the enemy win. That's what the enemy wanted to do to you. He wanted to win. He wanted you to smack her. Don't go smacking her. Because let me tell you somebody, you walking away from her, you'll see how it's going to end up in the end. You're going to see how it's going to end. It's not over with yet. Maybe she think it's over with her because she thinks she did something good. But you'll see in the end who wins. She's not going to win. She's trying to embarrass you and do all that. That's horrible. Who try to embarrass and bash people? Nobody but enemies. Yeah, she's an undercover enemy, but she's just trying to say she's not, but she is. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for joining Simply Jen. I think that's what that says. I need glasses. Simply Jen. Hey, how are you? Make sure you're hitting that like button for me. Yeah, so don't let people win. Don't let people steal your joy. People will come and steal your joy. People will make you feel like you're not doing nothing. When you are. You're doing the best that you can be. As long as you're speaking the word and telling people and being humble about it, that's all that matters. The Lord wakes me up every day to get on camera to talk to you guys. It's a lot of people stray away from religions. They don't like to hear about that. They don't want to hear nothing about the Bible. You talking something about the Bible, you might as well go the other way because they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about that you got to love your enemies, but you do. You have to love your enemies. Yes, it's hard to love your enemies sometimes. I had a hard time. When I became a Christian, I had a hard time doing a lot of stuff because I was hot-headed. And what I mean by hot-headed, I didn't want to hear nothing about no Bible. I didn't want to hear nothing about no enemies. I said, I'm going to do what I want to do with the enemies. As I grown to be a Christian, I learned to love one another, regardless of how they treat me, how they do me, how they bash me. I'm still going to love them because guess what? I'm going to win in the end. I've been a Christian 4 years, and I am proud of it. Yes, I go bowling. Yes, I go to movies. Yes, I like R&B music also. But I know how far to go. I don't do clubs, I don't drink, and I do not smoke. But I do love the Lord, and I love having fun. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you can't have fun. But you got to have fun in the right way. People do the wrong stuff by being a Christian and still doing the wrong stuff. Don't do that. Live correctly. SB said I haven't spoke to her over a year, and she wants to talk to me, get stuff started. I just stay away. You know what? Sometimes SB, you have to stay away. Like I said, love her from afar, sister. We're gonna have to talk on another thing because I had to talk to you more, SP. Three Will say everything is okay until you start talking about them. Three Will, say it again. Say it again. Everything is okay until you start talking about. When I started talking about the Lord, when I'm at school talking with the children, and when I talk to their parent, they go in another room. They say, "Okay, I'll be back when you're done." Nobody want to hear, but guess what? I bet you when those last days start coming in, I bet you want to hear it. Bet you that. Bet you that. Understand that sometimes it's better to keep yours. Amen, you do. You have to. You have to, Three Wills. If you don't, something will happen. But we have to learn to love one another regardless. I mean, like I said, I've been tested a lot, and I'm still tested till today. I still get tested every day. Somebody always got to say something that I don't like. I don't like people to take me where I used to be at because I'm not that person anymore. That old person is gone. But people always test you. Even the Lord tests you to see what you're going to do. True, we are in the last days. So many hardened hearts, just like in the days of Amen. They are. It's bad. It's bad, Three Wheels. I love talking about the Lord. I know you telling me the truth. Yes, I am. I'm telling you the truth, SP. And I can't wait to talk to you like one-on-one so we can really talk on the phone or talk on Facebook about something because you need to know. I want you to be ready when the Lord comes back. I want you to be ready too. I don't want you to be left behind because of people bashing you and trying to mistreat you. Let those people mistreat you all they can. It's okay. If they mistreated the Lord, what makes you think they're not going to mistreat you? They're going to mistreat us too. We have to stay prayed up. We always have to stay humble. No matter what's going on in our life, stay humble. Always smile even though you want to. Many a days I go to work in front of people. I smile even though I want to. Just always remember to smile no matter what. Don't let people steal your joy. They will still kill and destroy if you let them. Don't let them. Don't let people see you sweat. Nobody would never see me sweat, not even online. If I'm going to sweat, it ain't going to be online. Believe that. True, we are, as the last say, so many heart and heart. Okay, I love talking about the Lord. I know you tell me, yeah. Amen, amen. Yeah. Don't let people steal your joy. That's what people want to do. They want to steal SP joy. They want to steal all of our joys. Don't let them do it. If you aren't facing advertising, you aren't doing something right. Amen. 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 3 wheels. I'm about to call you SP. Amen. You know, when you change and get saved, people try to do all the time. Right? You know what, SP? That's when simply, that's when I get tried the most. Because I don't want to go where I was before. That old me wasn't good. I would bash you in a minute. But that's when I think about where I've been, where I came from, I was like, ooh. And I look at stuff sometimes, I'm like, I think the Lord took me away from that type of stuff, because you don't want to be mean to people. You don't want to bash people. I used to just be an angry person. It's not good to be just an angry person. For no reason, I used to be angry when somebody say something to me that I don't like. I would go off on them. The Lord learned me to be humble. And I prayed more. So now I've been saved for 4 years. People test me every day. They test me every day. They're going to see if I'm going to go back to the old me. No, it's been 4 years. I've been saved for 4 years, and I'm not going back to that old me. But they test me still. The Lord tests me every day. He put people in front of me and see what I'm going to say to them, or how I'm going to say to them, or how I'm going to react. Some people react differently to stuff. They're like, get back cussing and doing that. I used to have a really bad potty mouth, cussing and doing that. Nah, I ain't cussing almost 4 years. And I thank God he took that away from me. Because you don't always have to cuss about something. Kill people with kindness. I do it every single day. I kill people with kindness. There's a lot of people don't like what I say, but I say it anyways. There's a lot of people don't like me, but it's okay. I love the Lord and I say prayed up. I guess they don't like me. I don't know. But if they do, it's okay. If they don't, it's okay. I'm not here for people. I'm here for the Lord. Stop living your life for people on here. People on earth will hurt you. They will make you fail. They will want you to fail. And if you do something that you like, continue on doing. Follow your dream. Follow your goals. People lose their goals from social media. People lose their goals for their job because they don't want to hear what other people say about them. So what? Let them talk. If they talked about the Lord Jesus, guess what? They're going to talk about you too. You're not special. You're not special. We're far from special. Sorry. So let them talk. Let them talk about you. It's okay. I've been saved over 20 years, girl. I get tested every day. How I backslid many times, but I'm determined to follow. Everybody backslide. That's the way life is. But you got to get back up and start all over again. Don't give up. Mostly people that backslide, they say, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you can. I just think I couldn't be no Christian because I was so used to doing the things that I wanted to do, being mean to people and talking the way I want to talk. But hey, it's a process being a Christian, and it takes hard work being a Christian. But you have to trust and believe, and you have to stay prayed up. Everybody can't be a Christian, but then again, everybody can. But everybody don't want to be a Christian. They stray away from stuff like this. Religion. I don't see a lot of religious channels, or people that a lot of motivational channels. Just a little bit. People, when they see your channel come up, they don't want to hear about nothing about the Lord. They're like, yeah, okay. But you're gonna wish you did hear about it. You're gonna wish that person did come in front of your channel and say something to you about the Lord. You're gonna wish. People are gonna wish for this. In the last days, the Lord say those people are gonna be begging to hear the word. But guess what? It's gonna be too late. If you're not ready when the Lord come back, shame on you. Shame on you. He's coming back. And he's coming back for his people. Not the people who want to worship the devil. Not people that want to bash one another. Not people that want to judge one another. He's coming back for the good. The people that love the Lord. The people that forgave others. That's who he's coming back for. And the people that want to serve the devil, they're going to stay there with him. They're going to burn in hell forever. If you want to be that type of person that's going to want to burn forever, you go ahead and follow Satan. You go ahead and don't love your enemies like the Lord said, love your enemies. We have to love our enemies no matter how hard it is. We have to love them. Many a days I say to myself, oh, I got to like this person. Yeah, not only like them, you have to love them. But you don't have to be around them. People are going to bash you whether you're doing good. People are going to bash you whether you're doing bad. You have to understand that's the way life is. That's what makes the world go round. All types of people. I've been saved over. Okay, you told me that. I already read that. I've been saved over 20 years. I get tested every day. Okay, I don't see no other message that's up here. Yeah, we got to learn to love the Lord for who he is, not for what he have. We got to learn to love people. People are going to come and go in our lives, but the real people will stay. Real friends will stay. Don't call everybody here on social media your friends because they will hurt your heart. They will hurt you hard. I call people here on social media until I get to know them just associates. I don't call people here my friends because people here you call your friends, as soon as your back turned, they're talking about you. That's not a friend. That's not what a friend do. A friend uplift another friend, even on social media. If they call you their friends, they don't bash you. They come check on you. They make sure you're okay. I haven't seen you in a while. Let me check on you. They don't bash one another. So if you call a person on your friend's social media, make sure you know that person. Make sure you know that person because they could hold a shield on top of their face and that could be Satan. So know your friends and know your enemies. Good morning, Wisdom TV. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah. So know who your friends and know who's not your friends. We have to love our enemies no matter what. That's just the way the Lord is. Okay, I keep coming up. Good morning. Okay, Three Wheels said, very true friends, lift up and watch out for each. That's what I just said, Three Wheels. They watch out for each other. They don't hurt each other. Hey, good morning, Perry Taylor. Thanks for stopping in. Good morning, Lonnie. How are you? Thanks for stopping in also. I'm good, God. Yes, he's faithful every day, Wisdom. I appreciate you stopping in, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, we have to love our enemies just like we love ourselves. We have to love our enemies just like we love our friends. Yes, sometimes it's hard to love your enemy, but guess what? If you stay prayed up, it'll be just as easy as you loving a friend. Don't do people wrong because they do you wrong. Don't do it. Lord don't want you to give a tit for a tat. That means seeking revenge. Don't seek revenge. Don't seek revenge. Don't do that. Go read up on that seeking revenge stuff. It's not good. You don't seek revenge from people because people do you wrong. That's what people usually do. They seek revenge. Don't do it. Don't seek revenge. Serve and love like you love your friends. An enemy should be treated honorably. It says it in the Bible in Matthew chapter 5 through 25. It says the enemy should be treated honorably. What do I mean by that? You should treat your enemies just like you treat your friends. There should be no difference. But people does it every day, though. So, good morning, Perry. Yeah, so treat your enemies just like you treat your friends. Love one another and always be genuine about it. Don't let people steal your joy. People will steal your joy, especially an enemy. They will make you think you're not doing nothing when you're doing awesome. People on social media bash you every day. They make you think you're not doing anything. Well, you're doing good. And when you have your mind frame think you're not doing good, you're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep thinking, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Amen. Wisdom. Don't let people steal your joy. People here on earth will steal your joy. People don't care about you. Understand that. No real friends from enemies. Like I said, the devil was once an angel. You guys should know that. The devil was once an angel. So be careful who you let shake your hand. Be careful who you talk to. Everybody is not for you. Everybody is not your cup of tea. I know everybody is not my cup of tea. I don't shake everybody's hand. And I don't let everybody pray for me. Like I said, the devil was once an angel. You can be talking to somebody that have a shield over their face, and it's Satan. Be careful, people. You should know the good from the bad. I know the good from the bad. You know why I know the good from the bad? Because the God always reveals stuff to me. You know why? Because I stay prayed up. You know somebody for you who's not for you. People will smile in your face. As soon as your back turned, like an enemy would do, they would talk about you. And they would talk bad about you and haven't even got a chance to know you. That's how you is. That's how people are. You can have the sweetest heart. You can have the loveliest smile. You can be the best person you can be. People are still going to down you for what you're doing. I come on here every day to motivate people. Everybody don't want to hear about motivation. Everybody don't want to hear about the Lord. But I still do what I have to do because the Lord want me to do what I have to do. I can't fall short because people don't like to hear about the Lord. I still have to continue on growing because the Lord want me to continue on growing. I have came so far and I love who I am today. I didn't like where I was before, but I like where I'm at now. I am still growing. I am still learning. I'm not where I want to be at, but the Lord going to put me where I need to be at. As long as I continue on loving one another. Wisdom said, let us love because God is love. Don't hate, right? We have to love wisdom and we can't hate. But just because people love, they still going to hate. It's just the way the world is. We can't get away from that. The devil's biggest trick is convincing the world that the world doesn't exist. That's why so many are the amen 3 wheels. That's right. He wants to let everybody know, thinks that this doesn't exist, that it doesn't exist. But it does. There is a heaven. But people don't think that. That's why they stray away from this. When they see stuff like this coming on live, oh no, they go another way. I don't want to hear none of that religion stuff. You're gonna want to hear it in the end. You're gonna be running from it. You're gonna knock me down to get to it. You're gonna knock me down to get to the Lord. But guess what? It's gonna be too late. Sometimes it be too late for people. Listen while you can. Be real to people while you can. Love while you can. Because once you stop breathing and achieving, it's over with. We have to love people while we can. Even our enemies. Like I said, kill people with kindness. You don't have to be around an enemy to love them. Love them from afar. That means far away. But still love them. Don't go hurting each other because people hurt you. Just because a person hurt your feelings, pray for them. I used to get my feelings hurt all the time behind people. But I prayed, and the Lord take those people out your lives. Yeah. Don't let people steal your joy. People will come online and steal your joy. People will be on social media stealing your joy. You go to work, people will steal your joy. But as long as you get up in the morning and pray and tell the devil you are a liar and keep on going. And put that devil under your feet and walk proud every morning. Every morning you get up, walk proud. Be happy who the Lord made you to be. Look in the mirror and say, I am doing awesome. I am amazing. I am wonderful. I will make it. Don't say, I think I'm going to make it. Say, I will make it. I am awesome. Don't say, I think I'm awesome. Say, I am awesome. Don't never doubt nothing. Always say, you are. I am awesome. I am amazing. I will make it. I will do this. I will do that. I will achieve. I will believe. I will love. I will encourage. Encourage other people. Don't bring people down. Just because somebody bring you down, oh, well, let them bring you down. They're going to wish they did later on in life. They're going to wish they didn't. They're going to wish they didn't. The Lord, believe me when I tell you, karma is something else. It is. Don't you pay back. Let the Lord do it. He will pay back the people that did you wrong. Always stay prayed up. Don't matter what nobody say. Let them run from religion. Because later on in life, they're going to wish they didn't. Always stay humble to people. Regardless if people do you wrong, still stay humble. Smile every day, even though you don't want to. 3 will say that the devil's biggest trick is convincing the world he doesn't exist. That's why so many people, okay. Amen, right. See, that's right. We have to stay prayed up. Don't let the devil steal your joy. He's here all the time. He's with us all the day. The devil don't want me to come in front of the camera and tell you guys that we're living in our last days. He don't want you guys to know that. He wants you to think that there is no Lord. There's no devil. I am proud of you. I do not realize you have been a Christian for 4 years. You have more wisdom than people who have Ah, thank you, Three Wheels. Yeah, I've only been a Christian for 4 years now, Three Wheels. I'm still learning. I still have a long way to go, but I only been a Christian for 4 years, and I am still learning. I am still getting where the Lord want me to be. Like I said, people stray away from Christians. People stray away from channels like this. I don't know why, but you're gonna wish you didn't away from these channels, but because these channels right here gonna make you get to heaven. But if you're not believing in the Lord and you thinking He's not real and He's not the one keeping you here, He's not the one that keeping a roof over your head. Okay, keep on thinking that because you're gonna be without a roof over your head, shoes on your feet, food to eat. Keep it up. Keep it up. Stop mistreating people. Stop harming people. Stop hating on people. Stop doing that. I practice no hate. I practice not judging people. I don't judge people. I see people every day judging each other. Don't judge people. Do you know that person's story? Do you really know that person's story? You don't know that person's story. So stop acting like you know people's stories. You don't know them. You don't know my story. All you know that I'm in front of you guys, trying to motivate you guys and teach you the word that the Lord is coming soon. Very, very soon. And we have to stay prayed up. So stop judging one another. You don't know that person's story. You don't know my story. I don't know you guys' story. I love each and every one of you guys. And I love you guys genuinely. I don't just say I love a person and don't love them. Love a person genuinely. Even though I can't say that word right, but love them genuinely. I miss you, brother. Hey. Oh, you talking to somebody else? Yeah, so love one another while you can. Don't go around hurting each other. You just don't know. The Lord don't want us to hurt each other's feelings. You just don't know that person. You can hurt a person's feelings and they can go commit suicide because you hurt their feelings. People don't like to be hurt. They really don't. I am Latoya. Good morning. I am Latoya. Thanks for joining. Our thoughts matter. Our thoughts does matter a lot. Yeah. We can't hurt one another. We have to love one another and love them for who they are. If you don't believe in a religion, it's okay. I do. I was just speaking to my youth about that topic. Yes, we have to love one another for who they are. Stop going around bashing each other because you think you can do that. Don't do that. I practice no hate in my heart. I try to love people regardless of how they feel about me. I still love them. The Lord wants us to love them like we love our friends, like we love our mothers and fathers. Just love them. It's always a different type of love when you love people. You don't have to love them like you love the Lord, but love them. Love them still. I got just a question. Why does it seem like I get attacked by everybody? Because that's the devil attacking you. Just stay prayed up, SP. Continue on praying, sweetie. The Lord got you. I get attacked every day, SP. Don't give up on who you are. Love who you are. I love you. The Lord love you. Don't worry about what people say about you. And don't worry about getting attacked. You be fine, SP. Believe me, you will. You are awesome. You are amazing. And don't forget that. My husband just stopped down from youth pastoring at my church, and we had to plant every day, even when dealing with our family. Amen. My husband just sat down. Wow. I am Latoya. Dealing with family sometime I am it can be a process. I deal with people hating on me every day. I deal with people disliking me every day on a daily, I guess, because people don't want to hear. When I teach people, like I'm a counselor at the schools. I counsel kids that got problems, suicide, scraping their arms, doing everything. Like I said yesterday, I don't know who's new on here. Okay, that's Sissy. What I said yesterday when I was online, yes, it is. It's very challenging. What I said yesterday online, like I said, I was dealing with people that got problems at school being a counselor. Like I'm on call all the time. So I went to this little girl's house. I said she was 5 years old. I was telling you guys about. She said she just wished she would die. And no little kid should never think about dying. or wish they was dead. She said she just wish she was dead. And she's 5 years old. I counsel her now. She been doing good now. This was like a couple months ago. She said she wished she was dead. You know, no child should ever wish that. No child should ever think about stuff like that. That's a child. Evidently, there's no guidance in the house. There's nobody talking about the Lord to that child. That child is just living. And she's 5. She should never have to feel that way. She's only 5. Um, I have to back look at the video. I have to go back and look at the video. Okay, yeah, look at the video. Oh no. Now on deal, don't look on what people are saying or talking about. You'll be strong in the Lord. Amen. It's the Jesus in that you are rising against. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, we have to love one another. Don't hate one another because they hate you. Every day somebody gonna like you just because. What I mean by just because, for no reason. For no reason. People hate you for no reason. Why? I don't know. That's just the way the world is. I can't answer that. People hate you for no reason. If you guys haven't thumbs up the live, please do so. Yeah, people hate you for no reason. They don't care. People don't care about you. Stop living for people here on earth. That's what everybody do. They live for people on earth. Stop doing that. People are not going to get you to heaven. These people are not going to get you to heaven. You think these people will get you to heaven? Think twice about it. Stop being a follower. Be a leader. Be somebody that the Lord put you here on earth to do. I've been a Christian 4 years, and I still have my good and my bad day. But let me tell you something. I don't hate on people. I love one another. I love people like the Lord loved them. I'm not going to hate people because they feel some type of way about me. I don't know why people stray away from Christians. Why? Why people stray away from Christian channels or people talk motivating people. Why? You're going to need this later on in life. Don't stray away from stuff like this because you're going to need it. And you're going to beg for this stuff later on. We are living in our last days. We're not living in our beginning of the day. This world is so mean. Listen, look at the thunder and lightning. Look how the thunder and lightning sound now. Look how it sound. The Lord is angry. He's angry the way people are doing each other. He's angry for the killing. He's angry for the adultery. He's angry for all that stuff. He's angry about people hating on each other for no reason. You know the end of the days are coming. We don't even know the day from the night anymore. We don't know the winter from summer. It says in the Bible, look it up. You don't know winter from summer? In the wintertime, it'd be like 16, 75 degrees. It's not supposed to be like that in the winter. You don't know the day from the night. Angry people all over. People killing their children. Children killing their mothers. It's in the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. It's in the Bible. So many crazy diseases coming on. It's in the Bible. Read up on it. And you're going to tell me it's not the end of the days? It's the end of the days, people. Wake up. Wake up. Stop living life like it's golden. It's not. We have to live for today. Tomorrow's not promised. Yesterday is gone. Always read that. Always remember that. We are living in our last days. Remember these people. Everybody live for tomorrow. Stop living for tomorrow. If you got something you plan to do tomorrow, always say, if God's willing. What I mean by is God's willing, if you're here tomorrow, you'll do it. So always say, if God's willing, I will do that. People always say, is you going to be here tomorrow? Always say, if God's willing, I'll be there. I'm not sure I was going to be here today. I wasn't sure I was be able to motivate nobody today. But I'm here. And I thank God every day. I wake up every morning thanking the Lord that I am still here. I didn't have to be here. I didn't have to be breathing this morning. We have to thank the Lord each and every day. We wake up. People don't thank the Lord each and every day. They just get out of bed, take a shower, go their own way. But did you thank the Lord for waking you up this morning? No, you didn't, because you think somebody here on earth did it. Really? Somebody here on earth did it? Nah, that's not true. You're living crazy if you think somebody here on earth woke you up. Think again, sweetie. It's not true. Yes, Lord, willingly, I say that as well. Yes, we have to. We have to stay prayed up while we can, because tomorrow's not promised. We have to say willingly. You can't go in life and say, I'll do it tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, if God's will, you'll be here tomorrow. If not, you're not going to make it. Don't just say, I'll put it off tomorrow. Everybody always asks me, are you coming to work tomorrow? If God's will, I'll be there. Are you going to do this tomorrow? Are you going to counsel her tomorrow? If God's will, I will be there. That's what I always say first. Always put God first. Stop putting people here on earth first. Stop being a follower. Be a leader. I am a leader. I don't follow behind nobody on social media. I'm me. I like being the person I am. I'm glad the way the Lord made me. I am humble. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am not ungrateful. I am not an ungrateful person. I used to be that type of person. I am not. I am not that person anymore. I am not perfect, no way, no shape, form. But I love to be who I am. I love the way the Lord have shaped me, molded me into the person I am. I am glad I am here to teach and preach and tell you about the Lord. Tell you that we're living in the last days. Know these things, people. Don't ignore these things. Stop ignoring these type of channels. Um, Thank you so much, ma'am. Goodbye. Oh, okay. You have a wonderful day, Wisdom. Sissy, have a good day. You do the same thing. Thank you for every encouragement to work out. Thank you so much, Sissy. This is a good meet. I need to make sure my bell is on. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm so behind. Don't put off something tomorrow for some. Amen. We don't want to do that. Um, okay. Grateful, great job, key to. Yeah, right. We always loving things here on earth. Stop loving earthly things. Everybody praise things here on earth. Stop praising people here on earth. Stop praising movie stars. Stop praising things. Praise the Lord. Why do people go around praising people here on earth? Getting down, getting voodoo dolls and all that stuff. Stop praising stuff like that. We have to praise the Lord. We're here for the Lord, not for that doll. That's not God. Is that God? No, that's a God. That's a voodoo doll. People practice that stuff. I see a lot of people talking about that. I go away from people like that. I am not of that. No, I am of the Lord. I have people. I have a friend like that. I stay away from her, but guess what? I love her. She always says she's gonna practice putting this on. Oh no, I'm getting away from you because you are not of God. No, if you're gonna say you're gonna practice that on somebody, you're not of God. That's an enemy. No, bye. You can, you can't of it when you gone. You can't them on it when you're gone. Can you type that again? You can't them on it when you're gone. I am Latoya. I don't get that, sweetie. You can't them on it when you're gone. Or maybe I'm not reading it right. I don't know. But love everybody while you can. Love everybody while you can, because tomorrow's not promised. We got to love one another, even though we don't want to. Many a days, people are not my cup of tea. It's a lot of people, it's not my cup of tea. But I still love them for who they are. Not for what they have or how they treat me. I still love them for who they are. Don't go around bashing each other. Don't go around hating on each other, because you're not going to get nowhere doing that. In the end, you're going to see you're not going to win. Always stay prayed up no matter what it is. No matter how you pray, just pray. You can pray standing up, as long as you pray. I get up out of the bed every morning and thank the Lord that I'm still here. I get up every morning and out of the bed. I always say, devil, you are a liar. I start my day off of that. Even when I get online, I say, devil, you are a liar. You are not going to steal my joy. Because let me tell you something. He will come on this line and he will steal my joy. It happened to me yesterday. It happened to me the other day. But I didn't let him win. Once you let him win and give up, that's what he's going to do. He's going to continue on, keep coming to your page and coming to your channel and stealing and killing your joy. Don't let the devil steal. Don't let the devil kill. Don't let the devil kill your joy. He will do it. Don't let him do it. He's here for that reason. So when people go bashing on you and talking about you and talking bad about you, remember to smile every day. Continue on praying for those people. Let the Lord take care of them. Stop trying to get revenge on people, because it's not going to work. Don't get revenge on people. That's not the way the Lord wants us to do. He don't want us to get revenge. He wants us to continue on growing. God promised us protections. He's going to protect us from people, from our enemies. You have to trust and believe, though. That's the only way he's going to protect you. And you can find that verse on Psalm chapter 18, verse 48, about protecting you from your enemies. Go back and look at it, people. He will protect you from all your enemies. But you have to stay prayed up. Just don't think he's going to protect you from your enemies when you're ignoring him. Don't ignore the Lord. Continue on being a good person to the Lord. Continue on praising him every single day. Don't stop praising him when things are going good for you. Praise him even when it's going bad. Because if you ignore him when you're doing good, he's going to ignore you when you're doing bad. Always remember that. Stay prayed up, people. Love one another. Love people for who they are. Don't stray away from channels like this, because you're going to need it in the end. So while you got a chance to enjoy people channels like this, enjoy it. Embrace it. Love people channels like this, because this is what we need. Everybody got different channels on here, But you're going to always need a little Jesus in your life. Don't stray away from channels like this because you think, oh, I don't want to hear about the God, but you're going to wish you did. We got to learn to keep these channels around. These are the channels that we really, really going to need. Yeah, you can go to a channel and listen to gossip. You can go to a channel and listen to this. You can go to a channel and listen to that. But don't forget about the Lord when you hit those other channels. Always go get a little Jesus in your life. Always go hear what somebody else got to say about somebody. About the Lord. Let's listen to what the Lord got to say about us. Everything is not always bad. The Lord wants us to love him. Let us put our Lord on a pedestal. Stop putting him on the back burner. Why do you put the Lord on the back burner? Don't ignore him. When at the end of the day, he's going to ignore you too. When you running up to him, oh, I'm sorry, Lord. Really? Are you doing that now? Why couldn't you do that before he came? Be ready when the Lord comes. Ask for forgiveness. Repent for your sins. If you've done something wrong to somebody, repent. You know what I do at nighttime? If I feel something on my heart that I did somebody wrong that day, or say I talked that kind of mean to somebody, I always get on my knees and I pray. I say, Lord, if I did anything that was unpleasing to you, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Everybody makes mistakes. I am a Christian. I make mistakes every day. But you have to learn from them, and you have to ask for repent of your sins. Nobody not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect Christian. Never will be. Gratitude is the key. You can see me. I don't see none of you guys' message. All I see is gratitude is key. You can't see them on it until when it's gone. Wait a minute. Let me see if I'm getting you guys' message. I'm not getting none message. Never on this thing anyway. You can't them, or it will from you on. Amen. You have to stay prayed up no matter what. Love one another while you can. Don't go around hating each other, because if you hating on people, they're going to hate you. You must be hating the Lord. I'm very supportive of Christian channel. Yes, everybody's not SP. But it's okay. I still get on here and say what I need to say. I say it with a smile. Yeah, I'm going to always do that. That's just the type of person I am. I try not to practice hate. I try not to be hateful toward people. I still love my enemies, even though sometimes it's hard to do that, but I still do it. Even if I got them, I'm quite sure everybody got enemies, and they don't even know it. There's undercover enemies, the ones that they say they're your friends, and they don't really be your friends. You got to watch out for those type of people, because they come in all shapes and forms. Always remember the devil was an angel, so they can be sitting right next to you, call themselves your friend. Everybody you come in contact with is not your friend. Learn these things, people. Everybody you contact with is not your friend. They're not. They're not for you all the time. People may say they're for you sometimes, but they're not. They're against what you're doing. They don't want you. People don't want me to get online every day and talk to people about the Lord. No, they want me to talk about angry stuff, about mean stuff. I am not that type of person, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm teaching a good word. What did SB say? I'm gonna read about that. Okay, y'all messages coming up so late on my thing. Right on this thing it is. Yeah, so let's love one another while we can. Do good, be good to people. Don't go around hating each other. Continue on growing what the Lord wants you to do. Don't seek revenge. When you can go, don't seek revenge on nobody. Don't do it. If you see an enemy doing something wrong that you don't like, or you see them failing, still support them. The Lord wants you still to support somebody. And you can find that in Romans chapter 12, verse 17 also. Support your enemy. Even though they don't support you, still support them. There's a lot of people don't support people, but we're not the people, we're not God. Let the Lord judge them. Yeah, but when people need help, that's when they will come to you. SP, yes. Oh, you are awesome, sweetie. I love you, SP. Good morning, Frank. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Gary. How are you? Thanks for joining, you guys. Yeah, they will come. Say it again, SP. When they need guidance and a way of out something, they'll come to my channel. But if they don't need none of that stuff, they'll go to other people's channel. But it's okay, as long as you guys come. I like to spread a little love for whoever needs it. I'm here to stay. And I'm here to do what I gotta do to help other people. And that's what I do. I help other people. I don't want to bash people. I'm not here to bash people. If you're here to bash people, you're never going to get nowhere. I don't tell people that they need to do this, they don't need to do that. You just need to pray to be the person that the Lord wants you to be. You're never supposed to come here and bash people and tell people what they need to be doing. That's not of the Lord. We're not here to bash people. We're here just simply to tell people the way they should live. And if they don't want to follow that, that's okay. I'm not the Lord. I'm just here to help you guys. Um, Big light girl, keep up the good work. Nice. Aw, thank you. It's Gary. It's crazy that topic you talk about. I saw that while I was out yesterday. Really, really, friend? It's everywhere. People call this if your friend. They're not your friends. Everybody you come in contact with. Oh wow, Frank, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, Good morning. Good morning, Black Sheep family. Thanks for stopping in. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Yeah. Stop calling everybody your friends. Everybody is not your friend. Once again, remember the devil was an angel. And they can be standing right next to you, wishing you good, but on the other end, wishing you bad. But if you stay prayed up, the Lord will reveal those people to you. Thank you, Black Sheep. Yeah, the abuse topic you was talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was yesterday. That video was, oh my goodness, it was all over the place, Frank, because my computer kept, not my computer, but my phone kept acting up. Then I got on the other phone. It was everything was going wrong for me. But you know what? I didn't give up yesterday, Frank. I did it 3 times. I put that video on private because it kept acting crazy. Hit the like button, guys, and show the look. Ah, thank you, Rio. Yeah. So let's love one another. Be good to one another. Don't go around bashing each other. I just teach you guys that we're living in our end of the days. That's why we have to love one another while we can, even our enemies. Yeah, it seems funny to love your enemies, but we have to do it. If the Lord loved each and every one of us, He wants us to love our enemies also. Yeah, enemy can be really, really hard to do. I had to learn that. Like I said, I've been a Christian for years. I wasn't always a Christian. And I had things that I'm not proud of doing to people because I was just mad at the world. But I learned to give my life to the Lord, and He had blessed me to be the way I am today. So I talk to you people to learn, don't give up on your life. Just because you got an enemy in life, don't worry about them. Let the Lord take care of them. Don't wish them the best. Don't wish them bad. Don't ever wish an enemy bad. Don't say, I wish you fail. Don't say that. Let the Lord take care of them. Always smile even though you don't want to smile. Even smile at them. Um, I saw a man abuse his girlfriend. He didn't hit. Oh, wow. Just by talking to them, Frank, that's abuse. Like I told you yesterday, that's abuse. Talking to somebody a crazy way, that's abuse. If you read up in the Bible, you'll see that. There's nothing but an unpaid jealous fan. Amen, Black Sheep. That's what it is. That's what it is. And people want you to fail. And if you let people steal, kill, and destroy you, they will. Mental. Amen, Black Sheep. People stray away from Christian channels. People stray from people that talk motivating people. They just do. They don't like to hear nothing about the Lord. They don't want to hear that the world is about to come to an end. They don't want to hear that. But they will hear about it real soon. When the world ends, you're going to wish you were there. Hey, how are you, Sonny? Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button for me. One of my friends is and he would laugh at me sometimes, but after 2 or 3 years, he came to me in the pod. See what I mean, SP? Just continue being good, being the person you are. Hi guys, how are you, Sonny? A lot of people like shame and negativity. That's why Black Sheep. That's exactly what they like. They like negative stuff. They don't want to hear positive. I am a positive person, and on my channel, I like to say positive things. I like to teach positive things, and I notice on my channel, I get people on here, but not much people because they mostly on the other channels. But it's okay. I thank God for the people that I have to listen to me talk about the Lord. People don't want to hear nothing positive. They like hearing negative stuff. But it's okay. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm still loving everybody. You always talk about God. You always talk about, thank you, Black Sheep. I try to talk about it. I try to be good. Thank you, Frank. Hey, how to cook, how are you? I'm hoping you have an awesome morning, day, or whatever time is there. Yeah. So yeah, people stray away from Christian channels. People stray away from channels that talk about the Lord. People stray away from people that motivates each other. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear stuff about people hurting each other, people bashing each other, people hating on each other. Don't hate on each other. Love one another while we can, because we're only here for a reason, not a season. Be good to one another no matter how hard it is. Sometimes it's hard to be good to people, but if you stay prayed up, the Lord will make your heart like His. Um, I get scared when I see people on the corner yelling that Jesus is coming. I get real scared. Oh, I hear that all the time too. But it is true that He is coming. Thank you, How to Cook. He is coming back. He's coming back for only His people, though. That's why I come on here every day and tell you guys, stay prayed up. I am a Christian. I've been a Christian for 4 years. I'll say it again. Only 4 years. I am still learning. I still do stuff that I'm not proud of doing. I used to do. Guess what? I stay prayed up. I have to stay prayed up. Because if I don't stay prayed up, I will fail. And I don't want to. People test me every day, even enemies. I see a lot of people call themselves my friend. They're not really my friends. But if you're a child of the Lord and you stay prayed up, the Lord will reveal your real friends to you. Always remember God. Always remember people. Satan was once an enemy. Satan was once an angel. So you may be sitting next to Satan and they calling yourself their friend. Be careful on social media who you call your friend. Everybody not your friend. Be careful at your workplaces. You call your friends. They're not always your friend. Some people just try to be around you just to see what you got to talk about and steal and kill your spirit. Don't let people steal your spirit. If you got a beautiful spirit, continue having your beautiful spirit. Don't let the devil come along and steal your joy, because that's what he's going to do. He want to hurt everybody. He want to make people think they're not doing anything. He want to down you. He want to come to your channel and destroy it. Don't let the devil do that. Continue on being a great person that you are. Continue on being an amazing person that you are. Don't let nobody come along and hurt you. And if they do, pray about them. We are here to love one another and love one another only. We can't help that person hate us. We can't help that person wants to destroy us. But if we stay prayed up, the Lord will take care of our enemies. And the Lord will take care of our enemies. If you don't believe it, you need to read up on it, because He's going to take care of all of our enemies. Let Him do the job. Don't you do the job. Don't be trying to seek revenge from nobody. Don't do that. Don't go in here seeking revenge. Don't do it. Love one another for who they are. Don't do it. The Lord wants us to love our enemies like we love our friends. And that can be kind of hard sometimes, but we got to do it. Pray for those who dictate us. Pray for those who talk about us. Pray for them. And let the Lord do the rest. You have to pray for them, even though you don't want to. Many days I didn't want to pray for people, but how is that going to make me a Christian? I can't go out and pray for people. Don't just pray for the good people. Pray for the bad people too. Pray for the people that want you to fail. You have to pray for those people too. One of my friend's daughter got killed, and her mom can't forgive her person that killed her. How do you tell that person she have to let it go? Tell her she had to pray for it. Pray about it, SP. She got to pray about it. She got to let it go. Because of the Lord, I'm quite sure people have done a lot of stuff, but you got to let it go. You have to go. Let me tell you something. My nephew got killed here about 20 years ago. I held grudge so much. I wasn't a Christian back then. I wanted to get a gun and shoot that person myself. But that was bad for me thinking that way. I held a grudge so much. That was my favorite nephew. I held a grudge. You cannot hold grudges for people that do bad things. That's what we're talking about. There's a lot of people kill people, but we can't hold grudges. I see a lot of people have forgiven people that killed family members. My nephew got killed, like I said, but we can't hold grudges. His time is coming. Their time is coming. Don't worry about somebody that killed somebody. They're going to have to answer to the Lord. Don't hold grudges, no matter who it is. Tell them don't hold grudges, SP, because that's bad. We don't want to hold grudges with people. Yes, that's right. Yeah, true, Frank. We don't want to hold grudges with people. There's many people have done me wrong. In my past. But let me tell you something. I don't hold grudges. I don't practice hold grudges. I just let people do what they got to do. I'm still living. I'm still achieving. I'm still here. I am still smiling. The Lord woke me up today. Why hold a grudge? Why come online being mean and ungrateful? Stop acting ungrateful with people. Love them for who they are. You're not going to never be everybody's sugar and tea or everybody piece of cake. But as long as you're the Lord piece of cake, that's all that matters. You're not living here on earth for everybody. We got to learn that. People hurt people every day for no reason. I got hurt for no reason every day, but it's okay. I'm still here. That made me stronger. When people hate on you, that should make you stronger, to make you want to keep on doing what you got to do. Keep on pushing forward. Don't give up because people want to hurt you. The people hurt the Lord. Look at them. They nailed him to the cross. They hurted him. They laughed at him. What makes you think people are not laughing at you? They're going to laugh at you on earth too. You're not no different than the Lord. You're not perfect. You got to understand people are going to be people. People are going to hurt you. People are going to hate you. People are going to down you. People are going to wish you fail. But people are going to wish for you to downfall. Don't. Good morning, Sabrina. I'm going to be getting off in 15 minutes. Thanks for joining, though. Make sure you give me that big thumbs up if you can, girl. Yeah. People are going to talk about you whether you do good or bad. But we got to be the bigger people and continue on striving to be what we need to be in life. Don't let people steal your joy. That's what people want to do, steal your joy. I am to the point I want to stress-free. I want to live a stress-free, drama-free. Me too, Frank. And one thing about me, Frank, I live a peaceful life. I get up in the morning, I pray every morning, and I sit here sometimes, or sit when I'm in front of a bunch of kids, and I pray to myself, Lord, so much, take the wheel. When I'm going through a lot of stuff, I always ask the Lord to take the wheel. He takes the wheel, and he takes me where I need to go to. He takes me in the life where I need to go. When people bashing you and doing you type of way, just tell the Lord to take the wheel sometime. People don't tell the Lord to take the wheel. Tell him to take the wheel, and guess what? He will take the wheel. But you got to trust him and believe. I have my bad days, Frank. I have my good days, Frank, but I'm still going. I'm still getting where I need to get to. I'm not where I want to get to, but Lord is taking me where I need to get to. Like I said, you're not going to be everybody eye candy. You're not going to be everybody's sugar and tea. But as long as you're the Lord's sugar and tea, that's all that matters. We're not living for people. We're living for the Lord. And we need to learn that. Yeah, we need to learn that. Everybody come in your life for a reason. And some people come in your life just for a season. And when people come in your life for a season, let them go. It's okay. People come and go every day. But you got to learn. Don't change. Just still be you. Me too. Why I changed my channel to deal with good people. There you go. Deal with good people. Deal with positive people. I try to deal with positive people. I be around. I still, what I do every day, I be around a lot of negative people. But just because I be around the negative people, that doesn't mean that I have to be like them. You don't have to be like people because you're around them every day. Learn to be who you are. Love who you are. Love who you are for who you are. Don't worry about what the world say about you. Don't worry about what the world think about you. Because people going to think, I was up at 6:30, but you wasn't on. Oh, I wasn't on at 6:30. I got on at 6:30, Sabrina. I've been on since 6:30. I've been on since 6:30. Yeah, so love one another. Be good to one another. Be gentle, be kind, be faithful, be grateful. Don't be ungrateful because somebody ungrateful to you. Don't do it. Every day you're going to meet somebody that doesn't like you. Every day you're going to meet somebody that doesn't like your channels. Don't worry about those people. As long as you're living right and living positively and keeping positivity in your life, you're going to go far. Even your channel going to go far. Even yours, Frank. So don't worry about what people say about you. You are okay just the way you are. I feel that. Oh, okay, cool, Sabrina. It's okay. You still here? I'll probably get on again later because I just might get on later. SP, the Christians had the chance to let Jesus go, but choose to find. Amen, SP. Frank, yes. We have to love one another, SP, even you. Girl, don't let the people steal your joy. Don't let your mother-in-law steal your joy. You are human. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You have to look in the mirror sometime and say these things to yourself. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am good. I am great. I am going to make it. Frank, you got to say the same thing. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am amazing. Don't say, I think I'm handsome. I think I'm beautiful. Say, I am. Don't think nothing. Say you are. Don't assume it. Think it. Just know you are. You are this. I say every morning, I am beautiful, I am amazing, I am this, I am that, I am all this. Don't go doubting yourself, because if you doubt yourself, guess what? The Lord gonna doubt you. Don't ever doubt who you are. Don't stop loving who you are. No matter what social media throws at you, and it will throw a lot of bad things at you, continue still being who you are. Don't let people steal your joy on social media. Don't let nobody steal your joy nowhere. Love one another, who they are. I don't care who it is. Love your enemies as you do your friends. It says it in the Bible. Look it up, people, and remember that. It says, love your enemies. And that's on chapter Luke, verse 6, 27 through 28. It tells you to love your enemies as you do your friends. Yes, it's hard to love your enemies. Of course it is. Oh, do I have to love my enemy? Yes, you do. Sorry, you do. Many a days I say to myself, oh, I can't do that. But I still do. There's people on here that I'm not crazy about, but I still love them. That's just how I am. I am a good person. I'm going to continue. I'm going to be a good person. I'm going to love each and every one of you guys like the Lord loved you guys. I'm not here to bash you. I'm not here to make you feel good, bad about yourself. I'm here to make you feel good about yourself. When you're having a bad day, everybody goes through something in life. But always remember, don't trust everybody that you come in contact with. Always remember, Satan was an angel also. He was. Satan was an angel. You may think that person is always there for you. People is not always there for you. People want to see you fail. Excuse me. People want to see you fail. Don't let people see you sweat. That's the main thing. What I mean by don't let people see you sweat, don't let people think you make you feel that you're worth who you are. What I mean by don't let people let you see you sweat, don't be sad but what people say to you. Get up and do something about it. Start living right for the Lord. Don't let people see you just feeling that you're down, because if they see you down and crying about something, they're going to steal your joy. And that ain't nothing but the devil laughing at you. Oh, I made her cry. Oh, I made him cry. Oh, he's never going to succeed. Oh, they're never going to grow. They're going to always stay where they at. You all going to grow. We all going to get somewhere in life. But we have to trust in the believer. When we're going to continue believing what Satan say and messing our minds up, messing our heads up, we're never going to get nowhere. Don't go to people and talk about them. Stop talking bad about people. You haven't even got to know that person. You're talking bad about them. That ain't nothing but an enemy. And stop smiling at somebody and then as soon as their back turn, you're talking about them. If you don't like that person, stay away from them. Don't talk about people. Why talk about somebody? Why talk to that person if you don't like them? Why? Why put on a show for other people? Why be a follower other than being a leader? Why do people do that? I question that all the time. Why? Why do people claim they like you and they don't like you at all? Don't do that. Like I said, I've been through some trials and tribulations this year, but you know what? The Lord have blessed me, and he is still blessing me, because you know what? Thank you for still being here, Sabrina. People do it all the time. They do it all the time. You're right, Black Sheep. They do it all the time. People are going to bash you. People are going to make you feel bad about yourself. But if you let them win, they win. Don't let people make you feel bad on social media too. They'll do that too. It works anywhere, schools, everywhere. They'll make you feel like you're not worth. I had a person watch my full video to just talk. Man, Black Sheep, they do it. And it's sad. Why talk mess about somebody's video? If you don't want to be there, don't go to their live stream, but don't watch their video. Don't watch it. There's a lot of other people channels that you can come to if you're going to make a person feel bad about themselves. Don't do that. You know what? People come to your channel and just give you a thumbs down. It happens all the time. I never had a thumbs down before. It just started happening to me. Because they simply just don't want to hear what you got to say. But I don't let that, but you still giving me a view because you're giving me a thumbs down. It's okay. Everybody don't like Christians. Everybody don't want to be around that stuff, but it's all right. I had a person watch, okay, you told me that. I had to block them. I don't have time for that. Black Sheep, that's what I do. I do that on a regular. I do it on a regular. You don't have time for people being negative to you. You're doing an awesome job just the way you are. If God said you're doing an awesome job, don't worry about other people. We have to learn to uplift each other. I'm here to uplift each and every one of you guys. When you come in my life in the morning time, I'm here to uplift you guys. I come on live every morning at 6:30, sometime a little early if I can, but I try to be here at 6:30. People stray away from these channels because they don't want to hear nothing about the Lord. Nothing. They be like, oh well, she's talking about the Lord again. I'm not going to her channel. I can't make people come to my channel, sweetheart. People sometimes do that, come to your channel to get all the food. SP, you're exactly right, sweetheart. They still fans though, because you have to be hard on my channel to know when I. Right. That's absolutely right, blessed black sheep. I just blocked him. Yeah, just block him. Continue being positive. I am Sabrina. I'm going to continue on being positive. People want you to be negative. People want me to come over and talk negative, talk about junk. I don't come over here and talk about junk. I come over and talk about the Lord. I ain't come over here and talk gossip about nobody. I ain't got time for that. I'm too old for all that mess. I'd rather than don't come. I'd rather than don't. Right. That's what I'm saying, black sheep. We have to love one another. Stop bashing one another. Why do you really? Is it that serious? If you don't like somebody's channel, just don't come. Stop being enemies to people for no reason. Just don't come. There's millions of other channels people can come to. Yeah, so don't just love your enemies, even though they do bad, even though they bash you, still love them. Love them from afar and continue on moving. Because when you love them from afar, guess what? You're going to make it in the world at the end. Always remember that. Continue on being kind and sweet to people, no matter how they do you. It is hard to do that sometimes, but you can do it. I don't go to their channel. Is some people just complaining about YouTube, but yet they want it. Right. I see it all the time happen. But we just stay prayed up, black sheep. Don't worry about that type of stuff. I'm going to pray for you too, because everybody in my live stream I pray for. And when I get off, I pray. I pray before I get on live stream, because I just try to keep the negative away. Like I said, I had my date a couple of days ago. You know, people always try to come and say something. You like, really? Even the trolls come along. They try to block your blessing. I'm not letting nobody steal my joy. It is sad. It is. I shake my head behind it too. It's really sad. It's a mess. Not only a mess, it's a hot mess, black sheep. So we got to learn to love the Lord. Don't worry about people. Always stay prayed up. I'm going to get off in 5 minutes. Always stay prayed up and be who you are. Be true to yourself. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. If you love your channel, love it. Don't let nobody come and steal your joy, black sheep, everybody on here. Don't let nobody, Frank, don't let nobody come steal your joy, Sabrina, SP, Melvin, all you guys on here. Don't let the wisdom, Three Wheels, I Am, Sissy, who else on here? Got a lot of other people on here. Three Wheels, Sissy, Wisdom, all you guys. Don't let everybody steal your joy, because that's what they want to do. Stay prayed up every day. Listen to people, what they say to you, but listen to somebody that's genuine. Don't go listen to mess all the time. People like to start mess, carry mess. Don't listen to that jive. If you're listening to it, you must be about mess. Stop listening to messy people. If you don't want to listen to mess, don't go to mess. Listen to people that's going to be positive. I love getting a big cup of positive chat over here, and I know it will always be positive here. It's always going to be positive. Yeah. You don't listen to a black sheep. Don't listen to people mess. When you come to my channel, it's all about positivity. I don't come here, I don't bash people. I don't want to bash everybody. I don't do that. I'm here to love one another. I'm here to spread the joy. Who needs to hear and who doesn't need to hear. I'm not here to judge you. If you don't believe in the Lord, maybe by listening to me, continue on coming to my channel, you will believe in him. I'm not here to say, you better believe in the Lord. I can't tell you to believe in it. Just listen. Listen and see what you're missing out on. Listen to my cup of tea. Maybe it'll change your mind. Of people who doesn't believe in the Lord. I'm going to always speak positive on my channel. You can never come into my channel and say it's not positive, because it's always positive. Hey, Hopeless Kingdom, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm about to get off in 5 minutes. But I appreciate you here. I don't knock nobody for what they believe. Me either, Black Sheep. We're not God. We're not supposed to do that. Aw, thank you, Hopeless. I'm glad you're here. I'm so happy that you made it. But I'm going to be getting off in about 5 minutes. Yeah, love one another as the Lord loved us. If we go around bashing each other for what they did or think about what they did, forget about what people do to you. Let the Lord deal with them. The Lord going to bring those people down to your footstool. They're going to wish and beg for your forgiveness. Always remember that. They're going to wish they did come to your channel. Believe it. But at the end, it's going to be too late. We are at our last days. Remember that, people? And when you don't remember stuff like that, you are in disbelief. Believe we are at our last days. You see everything that's happening in the world. You see the killing. You see the stealing. You see the lying. You see the adultery. You see AIDS. You see all the diseases that's coming along. And if you don't see that in the Bible, you got to be crazy. Go look in the Bible for it. As long as they don't worship the devil, you could. Amen. Amen on that, Black Sheep. Girl, I just wanted to keep up the good work. You've been giving these verses. I've been opening my Bible back up because of this. Aw, SB, thank you. Always read your Bible. And nobody not telling you. Me, I read a verse every day. I read a chapter when I have time. And sometimes I read more than a chapter. It just depends. But I read. I stay prayed up. Nobody telling you to read the whole darn Bible. And sometimes you can just read a verse. Put the Bible app on your phone and read it. It's a verse come on there every day. I put a Bible app on my phone and I read it every day. And when I read it, it tells me what's going on in life. It tells me about the verse I'm reading. And I don't even be knowing that it's about the verse I'm reading. I was like, wow, that's wonderful. Different racial people believe in different gods. I can't tell you you're wrong, long as it's possible. Right. We can't come here and judge people for what they believe in. I love it. Yeah, the Bible app is wonderful, Black Sheep. We need to get into that, read that. But you guys, I think it's almost 9 o'clock. Let's see. We got 3 minutes to chit chat for a second. And I'm going to get off and I'm going to do what start my day. But I always want to be positive to people on here. I always practice positive to people on here. I am not going to come on here and bash neither one of you guys. I'm here to show love. I am about love. I practice love. I have a humble heart. I line my heart up like the Lord. If I didn't line up my heart like the love, I'd be on here talking about junk. I'm not talking about no junk. I am not about junk. I am not messy. 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes to 8. Oh, really? It's 3 minutes to 9 here, Black Sheep. 3 minutes to be 9. Well, 2 minutes now it'll be 9 o'clock. Yeah. So love one another. Be good to one another. Stay prayed up no matter how people do you, no matter what people say about you. Still love them. Because if you love the Lord, you have to love them too. You can't love the Lord and hate people. Same mother. Oh, you live in Texas? Hey, Hopeless. You're not far from me at all, girl. Yeah. I have the verse of the day on my phone. Do you? That's good. That's good. That's what we need to keep it on our phone. Yeah, so I'm not here to show mess. I'm here to speak the word, and I'm here to speak the good word. And whether you want to hear it or not, it's okay. But I'm still going to spread it because that's what the Lord wants me to do. So always be kind to one another. Let me see what time it is. I try to just do 2 hours a day on here. Only a minute left. So be kind to one another, love one another while we can. Be good to one another. Don't forget to smile, regardless if you want to smile or not. Continue on smiling. Be good to one another. Keep the faith, no matter what people say about you. Continue on doing what you got to do, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's at your job, whether it's at school, whatever it is. Continue on being good to you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30. If you can make it at 6:30, it's fine. If not, it's okay. I love you guys. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day and continue to smile.